Hello, CST 339 networking class. My name is Blake Rafeek, and here with me I have
Deja White.
And today we will be making a straight through cable. Let's first go over our bill of materials. Firstly, you'll need a stripper and a cable to work with. Secondly, you'll need an RJ45 terminal and optionally, a collar to work with. Finally, you will need a cable tester in order to ensure that your work has been accurate.
First, I'm going to put the collar onto the wire. This is optional, obviously, but just for a look aspect, I'm going to do this. And so we are going to be stripping the cable. I'm going to use my crimping tool and strip the wire. So I enter the cord and I'm going to lightly press around with the blade. That way I am able to take off the protective layer just like that, bend it a bit and pull it off and peel these cords back.
It is important to note that on cables such as this Cat 6, you should probably snip the plastic protector in the middle as well. Any cutting materials will do. Once you've stripped the wire and separated all of your twisted pairs, you will want to untwist them into their individual wires. Green will become white and green. Brown will become white and brown. Blue will become white and blue, if I can get it. And orange will become white and orange. The reason that we're doing this is to make it easier to put through the terminator. If we left them twisted, it wouldn't go through and we would not be able to terminate the wire. For a straight through cable, there's a very particular order that you need to follow on both ends of the wire. That order is from left to right, white orange, and then orange, white green, and then blue, white blue, and then green, white brown, and then brown. While you're ordering the wires, you may notice that they get out of shape or out of order. In order to prevent that, you can pinch them in one hand to kind of keep them into the order that you need them to be in.
So now that we have our wires in order to keep them straight as possible, I'm going to grab and kind of bend my way up the wires to help straighten them out. Once I have that, it's about as straight as I'm gonna get it. I'm going to take my crimping tool and I'm going to cut all of the wires to the same length. That way it's easier to put it through.
Once your wires have all been straightened and cut to the same length, align the terminal so that the golden pins shown here, if it'll focus, face you, and so that the clip faces the ground. Pinch backwards and gently slide the cables through the terminal until the insulation or the coating of the wire is all the way inside.
Okay, to crimp our wire, I am going to twist the top wires a little bit. That way it's easier to get them all through. And we're gonna grab our crimper. We're gonna use the RJ45 slot. That one, 8P.
Note that when doing this, it is important to move the metal pin in the middle of the device to the unlocked position so that the handle opens all of the way.
Yep, and then I'm just going to put this through. Make sure all of our cords show on the outside. Make sure it's all the way in. And then you literally just take the handle. Okay, so now that all the wires are off, you take it out. So once you take it out of the crimper, you can tell that it's crimped because you shouldn't be able to take off this piece anymore.
Once you've terminated the end of your cable, remember that collar that you put on the cable earlier? Pinch down the clip on the RJ45 connector and gently slide the collar over it. It should look something like this. Note that your tester might have two differently sized ports. The smaller one is your phone port and the larger one is your RJ45 port. Insert both ends of your cable into the RJ45 port.
What you do? Put it on the wallet.
make sure that you listen for a click. Once this step has been completed, power on your tester, and if done properly, you will see a matching number on both sides of the tester for 1 through 8. The G light will not light up. Please also note that if your tester is moving slowly, it may be because you have moved the switch all the way to the S position. This has been Making an Ethernet Cable with Blake and Deja. Thank you.